Hi guys, so I know this is really late, but this is my Kate Middleton kind of wedding makeup tutorial. Okay, so step one is foundation. Whether or not you have flawless skin, you're going to need something. If you do not have flawless skin, like me, you're going to need a very full coverage foundation. This provides that coverage. This is Makeup Forever's HD High Definition Foundation. My color is 118. It's only 118 though in the summer. This is what it looks like. 1 ounce, $44 from Sephora, too expensive. Okay, so then you're going to need a full coverage powder too if you do not have flawless skin. And I recommend anything that's going to give you full coverage. If you do have flawless skin, you'll just need a brush of a kind of translucent powder like this, which is Physicians Formula Natural Origin Pressed Powder, but it does keep your face matte. Next on the agenda, we're going to do blush. So, for blush, I'm going to be using two blushes. The first is the Clinique Fresh Bloom All Over Color in 01 Peony, and the second is, I had this already. I did not buy it when I found out that they tested on animals. And this is actually really not a good blush for every day. Like, it's kind of crazy here. Okay, so we're going to start with the blush now, and so this is 10 Peach Flush. Looks like that, and I'm just going to use a regular, this is an Eco Tools blush brush, and I'm just going to, she really accentuates, I'll show you, from here all the way up to there, so right here. So if you want to start by like taking something and like drawing a really faint line, that's okay too. In fact, I'll do that right now just to kind of show you. Okay, brush right here. And I'm just going to use the 01 Peony stuff kind of as a little marker right here. Really light. I don't know if you can even see that. Yep, you can. Okay, so, and then you can just kind of draw it out. It's like a teardrop shape. Just having these lines on your face, though, is very unattractive. Okay, so now I have, this one is much more obvious. So make sure that it's even. We're going to use the Clinique Fresh Bloom All Over Color, which is also kind of a highlighter. And I'm just going to really lightly use the same brush, I can't talk, and just sweep it up over my cheeks. Just like very lightly, doesn't need to be too heavy. And we're going to use a highlighter. Now there are 3 different highlighters that you could use. I mean, there are really billions, but this is, I'm going to personally use the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Pink Quartz because I am more used to this one. But you can also use the Sephora highlighter. This is what mine looks like. It smells the best because it smells like baby powder. So it looks like that. Oh, hello me. Oh, see? You can see in the reflection the picture of Kate Middleton that I'm working with. Here. You can use the blush brush again. You might just want to pat it after each time you use it. And this is something, a highlighter, illuminator, whatever you want to call them. There are products that can quite easily be overdone and can make your skin look oily, and you don't want that to happen. So, here we go. You're going to want to start from the top with the side of the brush and then just kind of zigzag really slightly down. As you can see, it doesn't look like there's anything on the brush, but there is, believe me. And we're going to put this right above the line of blush. We're going to move on to lips. Now you have a couple choices for what you want to do with your lips too. This is the Bobbi Brown Denim and Rose palette. I'm going to be using the Cool Rose Creamy Lip Color. There you go. But there are so many different things you can use. She usually has a very natural nude lip color. Here's another option. The Clinique Pink Spice. This is the color on the stick or in the tube. It looks really dark, but it's really not. I'm going to use the Cool Rose lip color. So I'm going to use a lip brush. Move on to the eyes. But I'm going to be looking in when I do this. I'm using the Ego Tools eyeliner brush. Looks like this. And then I'm using a gel eyeliner. And what you're going to do is you're going to line the whole entire top with a thin line, the top of your eyelid. She tends to wear eyeliner, it's on her lash line. So trying to do that is slightly difficult. You have to make sure that your bottom lashes do not bend at all while you're doing this. Long, thick eyelashes. I'm using the, I bet if you guessed what I'm using, I bet you're going to guess like Dior or something. It's Almay. Because they don't test on animals, so they're awesome. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, go to my channel and check out my video on animal testing. You're just going to squeeze it. I'm going to come back over here. You can grab your Ego Tools comb, eyelash comb, and just kind of comb through them. Eyeshadow. She wears purples, browns, grays, and blacks. Coastal Scents 88 Metal Mania palette. Anything will work. In fact, I'm going to show you one that's even better, probably. Ah, everything's falling out. Some kind of quad that has 4 different colors in it. And we're going to use purples, grays, and blacks. Use whatever you want. You don't have to own Coastal Scents in order to get this look. For our base, good purple, and this is the one, we're going to use this purple right here. Okay, it's the 7th in. And then I'm just going to put it all over my eyelid. You can also use another purple, which is a little bit past there. So there's this purple. Oh my gosh, you can't see. There's this purple, which is really good. And there's that purple, which is really good. So they're both really good. They both get the same purple. Her purple is very matte. This purple is not. It's very shimmery. But her silver is very shimmery. So now we're going to grab a silver eyeshadow. Any silver eyeshadow is fine. If you see the silver on this, that's great. If you don't, that's okay. You'll find it somewhere. And we're just going to do a nice little coat of silver. Little coat, when I say little, I do mean little. So it's more like a steely purple and not so purple. There we go. Okay, and now on the edges, she has a nice, kind of a blacky color, but it's not really intense. This right here is really intense. I'm thinking something more like that, which is like a steely black. Everything is kind of steely. And that's just going to go right up on the like outer edges. So this is getting darker. There's like 3 different shades in this video. Like I'm turning 3 different shades of yellow. It's very attractive. Now that's that for the eyes, and now we're going to move on to eyebrows. So now you can whip out your warm palette, or you can whip out one of these. This is a little Almay eyeshadow kit, and this brown is going to be really great. Or a blonde, you know, depending on what your eyebrow color is. My eyebrows are really light brown, and they need to be darker, so yeah. Okay, so we're going to pick, whoops, a matte color from the warm palette. I'm going to pick this brown, because this looks like a good brown. It's tough, because you got to find the brown that's not a reddish brown. You know, it's just like math. Whatever you do to one side, you got to do the other. You screw up, You gotta screw up the other side. Okay, so that does define them just a little bit more. I think she probably uses a pencil, so if you have an eyebrow pencil, that'd be really good. This is going to be not fun to edit at all, because this video is over 25 minutes. So now that your lashes should have dried, and you've curled them, we're just going to do a second coat. And she also has some mascara on her bottom lashes, but a very small amount, so just really make sure you're not overdoing it. Otherwise, they're going to look really spidery. And you'll be like, hey, I'm Kate Middleton, and people will go, no you're not. You look really bad. So, you want to look good. Okay, so I want to thank you guys if you just sort of sat here and watched this whole video. I really hope it's going to be a lot shorter than 26 minutes because it's really long. I hope you like my little hair accent, which I added to be a little like Kate Middleton. I don't ever blow kisses. Okay, thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!